Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Windsor one light wall sconce. This is going to be the 21083. It's also some beautiful Windsor pendants. Their chandeliers come down from the ceiling. Check them both out. They're quite beautiful. Let's get into the height of the fixture itself. 13 inches from the very bottom to the very top. Width is coming in at 4.5. So the projection on this is only 3.5 inches from the wall coming out. That qualifies us to be ADA compliant. That's Americans with Disabilities Act that says a sconce can only come out from the wall up to 4 inches, so you can pass by it really easy. This makes it a great candidate, this sconce, for lots of applications. If you're a homeowner, it's going to be great for putting in hallways because you can get by it really easily. On stairways, same deal, you'll be able to get by it. But also, if you are a specifier, an architect, or an interior designer, and you're doing like a hotel or a doctor's office or a restaurant, this would be a really good one for you because it qualifies to be ADA compliant and get you through that. Let's get into more. It's 4.7 pounds. The backplate on it is 13 by 4.5. Oops, that's going to go over your 4-inch junction box. I have some bulbs in here we'll talk about. Mounting height. From the bottom of the fixture to the middle of your J-box is coming in at 6.5. I want to show you a little bit more information about that, and how we're going to do it is to take a quick peek at the installations instructions now. So if you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over on that side of the screen. Midway down you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. So open that up for me. It's going to show you a full parts list, which is going to be the fixture, the mounting bracket that goes on here, the glass on this, and the glass on this is going to give you two different choices. There's a pull down menu where it says choose your glass. One of them is going to be frosted glass, which is going to be a neutral. There's no color to it. It's just a clear with a frosting inside, probably sandblasted or acid etched, one of the two. The other one is going to be called mirrored smoke, and that's a little bit more different. So it is mirrored when it's off. You definitely can tell that. When it's on, it's semi-transparent, and you're kind of looking through a smoky glass at the interior of this. So they're both pretty interesting. Okay, now we can talk about all the bulbs we found a second ago. So it's going to be using a G9 socket, which is just a very small prong like that going in. Very simple. And Hubbardton Forge says the max on this is going to be a 4.5 watt. So that is the equivalent of a 50 watt halogen bulb in the LED world. There is one on Hubbardton's site. If you go back onto the page for this on their site, right next to the details tab, there's a lamping tab, and you can click on that and shoot to the bottom of that page, and it'll give you a link to an Emery Allen LED that Hubbardton likes, but you don't necessarily have to do that if you don't want to, because they're easy to find these all over the place. And there's different types. So this one's a cob LED that looks like a corn cob, and it's fine. And this is a phosphorus one, which actually has a piece of phosphorus pad inside that glows when electricity goes through them. They're both going to do the job fine. I tend to find these more out in the marketplace nowadays, and I can find them everywhere. And we find them on Amazon, but you can go on those light bulb websites if you want, like 1001 Bulbs and Just Bulbs and Bulbs.com, even Walmart.com. Let's see, Lowe's.com, Ace Hardware, any place you want to go for those are going to have these guys there. But Amazon, it tends to be easy. The other thing is like the 4.5 watt, that was easier to find on Amazon than it was anywhere else. Mostly because most of these bulbs are 4 watt, just so you know. So that's like a 40 watt equivalent, which would be fine for you too. But if you want to go for the full 50 watt equivalent, 50 watt halogen equivalent, you'd go for the 4.5 watts. The color of this light, they're going to offer them to you in all kinds of different ways on all of these websites or stores you go into. They're going to offer them to you in something called 2700 Kelvin. That's a super yellow light like a setting sun. They also are going to offer these to you in something called daylight. Be careful of that one. That one is not a warm light like sunlight, like it sounds. It is a bluish white light like an overcast day, convenience store light. That's going to be 4,000 Kelvin on the Kelvin scale. What we like to use in our showroom is what's coming down on this table. That's 3,000 Kelvin coming from these warm white, soft white bulbs above. That kind of mimics an incandescent glow that we liked. The other 2,700 Kelvin, that also mimics an incandescent glow of like a halogen, but dimmed down a lot. That's where you get that really yellow light going on. So they're all fine, just a matter of which one you want to get. In any event, I would probably go for the full 4.5 watt, and I found it on Amazon without a problem. Make sure you get a dimmable version of that bulb. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below. So scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart. So you can click on dark smoke. You can click on soft gold. Doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. In those same red tabs, you're going to see a What's on Display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.